What we're going to talk about here is the difference between the gossip, the social media, and the fourth estate. All right, and the idea is that back in the days of tribal days, gossip, which was able to manage about 150 people, would be what the tribe used to determine whom they should trust, what information they should trust, whom they can depend upon, how they should develop trust, and why they should develop trust. All those things were designed and managed through gossip. But then the capabilities of gossip to deal with the exploding population and the one giant ecosystem in which all of the countries are united, that's basically incapable of gossip being strong enough to do that. So we started to build institutions and both political, economic, and social institutions. And we started to build myths where we have millions and thousands and millions of people that are organized around ideas. And so now the idea is that how can that information provided is so enormous, how do we decide what to trust? And it's just too complex for any one individual to discern. So what we saw the rise of the fourth estate, in which people were doing research for us, a journalist, researchers that were looking through, and technology, and people that were looking through analyzing data for us. But what happened is that trustful information also then became valuable to manipulate. And now all of a sudden we saw the emergence of of cable news, where now the money isn't being attached to information. So facts and truthful narratives are becoming more relative because we're looking at the fact that they can get money attached to them. Meanwhile, in the social world, the social networks came to be, and people thought that, the social networks, they will now be our new areas for trust. And they don't have any of the criteria that the fourth estate did. So we have a dead fourth estate. We have a social media that's not capable. So really, what can we do? And what Kauffman suggests is that, basically, let's start to focus on things like prudence and not fear. So let's get away from that. Self-reliance. So let's look at what information we should trust, not who, not just any one particular individual, but how we discern what information. And the skills to enjoy that are basically the skills that will advantage the rational. So we have to start to develop ways to do that. And that's basically what we want to do, is focus on advantaging the science and advantaging the scientific method, right, over things like intuition, feelings, and religion. So in any circumstance in which we're faced with deciding whether something is true or false or factual or not, we really have to start to look at the scientific method as our way of going after it. Thank you.